Hey everyone! So I know it wasn't that long ago since I last did a video where I updated my photo card collection, but I have a few things that I'm very excited about, and I just couldn't wait until I had more photo cards. So I don't have like a ton of photo cards to put away today. Here is the stack of photo cards I have to put away, but I do have some photo cards that I'm very excited about, and I hope it'll be fun for you to see me put them into my collection. Today we'll actually be updating two different collections. Some of you might not know, but I also collect Itzy as well. So today we're gonna start with my Itzy collection, and then we're gonna move on to my Twice collection. Okay, so it has been a very long time since I updated my Itzy collection. Like, honestly, I've kind of been sleeping on it. The last time I showed you my Itzy collection, I reorganized it from like a 5-pattern page collection into like a full spread collection. So it now looks like this. Sorry for the glare. I will never find a way to get good lighting in my apartment. But I am very, very happy with the way that the full spread looks for Itzy. The one thing is that I have decided to downsize my Itzy collection a bit. I love Itzy very much. They are the first group that got me into K-pop. And so it broke my heart to downsize my collection a little bit, but I came to realize that collecting Twice is so much fun because it's so easy. Because you get so many photo cards per album. It's just like a joy to collect Twice photo cards. And I do like collecting Itzy photo cards, but they're a group where you only get 2 photo cards per member. Not per member, I'm sorry. 2 photo cards per album. And so it's a lot more difficult, I found, to trade and collect for them. Not their typical album cards, but for more of their limited edition or special edition album cards. And I usually love those versions the most, just because the limited and special editions usually have them in their music video outfits where the album photo cards don't. Unfortunately, those ones are hard to find. And so I just I don't necessarily have the drive and the patience to look for Itzy's harder to find photo cards. And so I decided, let's bring it back to basics. And just collect what I had originally intended to do, which is just 1 OT5 set per album, which I've sort of mostly kind of stuck with. You'll see as I go on, but I'll just give you a quick flip through and show you what has changed in my collection. So this is staying the same. And I will say that sometimes I feel my heart and just my attention is much more drawn to Twice because they are my ult of ults. And I just have been realizing that I just connect with their music way more than I connect with Itzy's music as a whole. But this page specifically with Dala Dala, Icy and Wannabe, that is Itzy's sweet spot for me in terms of musically. I really, really was feeling very connected to this group. And so this is the page that kind of is holding me back from honestly just dropping their collection completely. Specifically this photo card set, because it was so hard to find, and because it is they're the only photo cards for Dala Dala, which is the song that got me into K-pop. So I really don't want to get rid of my Itzy collection entirely. But I am finding that I'm sort of growing apart from them a little bit in terms of how much I am into them as a group. So I'm honestly not sure. Their concert's coming up, which I am very excited for. And so I'm kind of like using like this concert and their next comeback as like a gauge as to whether or not I want to continue collecting them or if I will drop them. No matter what, even if I drop them, I 100% will not be letting go of these photo cards. They're very special to me. But yeah, that's sort of where I am with Itzy. So I like sort of started the process with downsizing, and it like hurt my heart a little bit, but I think it was for the better, and I was able to like focus my energies and attentions more onto what, you know, brings me more joy, which is collecting twice. So yeah, you've seen how it looks with the current like spread layout, but I'll show you where I've downsized my collection. So here's the first place I downsized my collection. I used to have 2 album photo card sets. I had the crystal ball set and the caution tape set. And then I also had the limited edition. I really, really liked the limited edition ones, and I had the full set. But I was just like, if I'm gonna like hold on to one thing, I think I'm gonna hold on to like these album photo cards just cause like they're selfies, and I think like the backs of them are really cool. They've got, you know, pictures of them on the back. And I know it's weird to like hold on to like pre-order cards, like the hidden cards, because they're just concept cards. But I knew that like it was going to be harder for me to sell or trade those. And honestly, I just think they're so cool how they've got like the back of them on it. I just think they're visually stunning. So those are the cards I did choose to part with for Guess Who. Does a part of me like miss them? Not the caution tape set really, but the limited edition, like those are really cool with them in their music video outfits. So like part of me will miss those, but I do overall think it's for the best. And honestly, like if it were fully like what I had intended to do, I would just have 1 photo card set per album, but I decided like 2 will be my limit for Itzy. And I actually really like the way that like it looks in my binder now, because I believe it was right after Guess Who that they released their first fan club kit, and these photo cards are so beautiful. I did think about parting with them, but like they're stunning, so I didn't. And I just like how we've got like the concept card in the middle with like the black backgrounds, and then these are selfies and they've got sort of like a pink purple hue to them, and so I just feel like they looked really nice all together on this page. So that's this page. And then we move on to Crazy in Love, which I had like I was gonna collect like a bunch of photo card sets for that. Not a bunch, I guess a bunch. I have the selfie set, which is my favorite set of album photo cards. And then I had the rose set, which I also thought was a beautiful set. And I had the Target exclusive, of course, because it came with it. I also have 2 full sets of those that I cannot get anyone to buy. So if anyone wants them, hit me up on Instagram. And then I was going to collect 2 sets for the special edition. I was going to collect the, what was it? The like selfie ones where they've got the ribbons on their fingers, and I had 2 of them, I think. I had I had 3 maybe. 2 or 3. I had Yuna and Yeji's. And then I was gonna collect the like farther away version of their like pink concept outfits. And for that I had Leah, Yujin, and Yuna. But those ones were just so hard to find. Like honestly, those were the ones that kind of like made me be like, okay, like this is enough. Like I need to downsize, because it was so frustrating trying to find the photo card, specifically Ryujin's one where she's got the ribbon on her finger, is like such a good photo card, like one of the best photo cards of her ever. Like if I had that photo card, I probably would not have dropped that set, but I never had it, and it was just like so hard to find. Ryujin is like super popular, and so collecting for her can be difficult. And also like the cards in general for Itzy are more expensive, since you get less cards per album. And I just like did not have like the capacity in me to try and find them. So I did drop those ones. Now we are moving on to Checkmate. And I collected 2 sets for this album as well. I guess that's like what we're doing from now on, is collecting 2. So the first set that I have to put away is the martini drink set. The set is really beautiful. I collected one of each concept. So one where they're in their like colorful like princessy ones. And then I also collected another set. I will say though, for this set, it is a little bit of one of my infamous mix and matches, because for Chaeryeong's, she, in her drinking glass photo card, you can't see her crown, and I feel like that's like one of the best parts of this styling. So I really wanted to see her crown on her. So I chose to get her like non-drinking glass version of this concept. And honestly, like the only thing that's different about it from the others is the background. And so I feel like it, and the fact that she's not holding a drink. And so I feel like it looks pretty good together. The only thing that bothers me is the fact that like this back is different than the other ones. But yeah, I think it looks really pretty. Once again, I think like having the concept photo card in the middle looks really nice, bookended by the selfie sets. Yeah, both of Yeji's like photo cards for this concept were so cute. I actually pulled her other one where she's like pointing her fingers at her cheeks. And it was so cute. I traded it for another photo card that I needed because I wasn't going to collect the non-drinking glass version. And so I ended up getting this one, but part of me is like, oh, I love them both so much. I wish I could have them both. Anyway, that's this one. And then I just have one more set to put away. Sadly, I have actually not completed this set, which just goes to show like how much I've been sleeping on my Itzy collection. I still have one more card to get for this, but I don't think it'll be hard to find. Like people are like selling them for pretty cheap now, and I actually do have one more photo card from Checkmate left over. I just like haven't taken the time to like find a trade for it, and I don't think it'll be that difficult to find. But I have everyone except for Yuna for this set, so I just need to get Yuna's. This is crooked. But yeah, I really liked, immediately I knew between the like rose silver flower one and the heart one that I liked the heart one better. Oh my god, I definitely just put them in the completely wrong pockets. Oh, ignore me while I fix this. I'm probably gonna speed it up. Okay, let's put these in the right order. I knew something was wrong here. All right, and that is what I have for Itzy. So I think it like bothers me a little bit that I've got like the one from this. I just wish like the two album sets were together, but I am going to their concert, which I'm super, super excited about. I have seen the set list though, and I'm so upset that Surf isn't on the set list. It's literally my favorite Itzy song of all time, one of my favorite K-pop songs of all time. It's like an instant serotonin boost. So the fact that it's not on there is like super disappointing for me. But I'm just excited to see them at all. Very excited because I have pretty good seats for them too. But they've got like a trading card set that they're selling there. And so I think I'm gonna get one trading card set maybe. And yeah, and that'll fill up this one. But it seems like I'll forever be like stuck in this rotation of always having like my album sets separated, especially if I'm only going to be collecting 2 per album. But yeah, that's another thing that I will think about another day. And you know I'm gonna have a blast at this concert. And then also on a side note, I feel like people are really hating on their new English track. I think it's called Boys Like You. And it definitely like, it's teeny bopper-ish. Like, it's not, in terms of like the meaning behind the song and the lyrics, it's definitely not the most sophisticated or mature. But I do think it's catchy, and Chaeryeong really went off with the vocals. She sounds amazing. So yeah, that's what I have for the photo cards. Then I think, I forget if I showed y'all what I did for the inclusions. Speaking of inclusions, I got a couple more of the film strips. So I have all the film strips now that came with the special edition cards, except for Ryujin. So I have Yeji, Leah, Chaeryeong, and Yuna. And I just think they look so cool, like lined up with the big, I don't know if they're called postcards. They're definitely not postcards, just like mini poster things that came with the album. Like, this is my favorite thing that came with the special edition albums. Do I wish I could have collected at least one of the special edition OT5 sets? Yes, that didn't happen, but I will survive. And then I've got the stickers here. I've got 2 of the special like cards. I think if I can find Ryujin's, it's not a top priority for me. I'm gonna have my top 3, and then I have both sets of the postcards, which I think are really pretty. But yeah, that's what I have for Itzy. And now we shall move on to Twice. All right, here we are with the Twice binder out. And I have to say, like, I do not regret going back and deciding to collect OT9 sets from their older albums. Like I said earlier, collecting Twice is so much fun. Like, it's honestly like addicting, and maybe I've spent like a little bit more money than I should have, especially considering that the holidays are coming up. But it is just so much fun collecting Twice. And I have been finding it really helpful. I know a lot of people do this, is versus like buying like individual photo cards from people. Like seeing when people are selling multiple photo cards at once and just buying a bunch of photo cards at once. And so I've been doing that. I still have, so I have these photo cards to put away, none of which are pre-orders. And I also have, I believe, 26 photo cards on the way. So if you haven't watched my channel before, I had been collecting only Fancy, Forward, and then TT because it's iconic. And then I was like, you know what? I will slowly start era by era to go back and like collect photo cards. I started with What Is Love, and then that was so much fun. I ended up just like deciding like, let me just start collecting from like all the eras I've missed. The only one that I'm not focusing on right now is Twice Coaster Lane 2. The photo cards aren't exactly my favorite. And I know they're like a little bit harder to find, so not a priority for me at the moment. But yeah, for each era, I'm collecting 1 or 2, maybe 3 photo card sets. So we are starting off strong because I am completing my The Story Begins OT9 set, which is crazy. I found someone, I already had Chewies, which is very crooked. I already had Chewies, and I found someone that was selling their entire set. So I bought every single card from them except for Chewy. So we're starting off strong by completing an OT9 set, and an OT9 set that I honestly didn't think I'd be collecting anytime soon, just because it's like an older era, the oldest Twice era. But I'm so happy that I have this. Also, like the fact that I have this iconic Momo photo card. I think it's iconic just because like she's wearing like the outfit that I feel like is like, this will always be with her, because the like ooh ah dance break is earth shattering. I just think like what an amazing story. Like she got eliminated so early on from 16, and then JYP invited her back into the group because he could just see how like talented she was and like what an addition she would be to the group, and like one of the best decisions JYP has ever made. Truly fantastic. But yeah, if you didn't also know, I am a member of a couple K-pop dance cover groups in my city, and I've kind of made it my goal to cover every single Twice title track, Korean title track, if possible. And so I was thinking about, you know, which title tracks I haven't done yet, which I've done basically half of them. Like everything from Fancy forward, I've done them. And then the last thing I did, like the oldest one I've done is TT, and then that's it. So like anything before Fancy I haven't done. So I'm excited to like do all of those dance covers eventually with my K-pop groups, my K-pop dance cover groups. And I was like thinking, which songs do I really want to do? And like Ooh Ah is one of the songs that I want to do so badly. I just want to wait until the weather gets warmer. And with Chaeyoung, that completes the set. That is like crazy to me. I never thought that this set, their oldest set, I would complete so soon. But like, I really lucked out when I found someone selling the entire set for like, I think a good price. Here's what the back looks like if anyone hasn't seen them. But yeah, super happy about that. Then I don't have anything for Cheer Up. I still just have Nina's Lenticular. I have, what do I have? I think Nyan, Momo, Jihyo, Taehyun, Chaeyoung, and maybe Chewy. I think I have literally almost all of them except for Sana's on the way, and I want Sana so bad because iconic Shy Shy Shy. But yeah, and then after that, Twice Coaster Lane 1 is complete. I don't have anything for Signal. I'm actually finding Signal very hard to collect for. Like I have all of their signature holographic set. That was super easy to find because I feel like not a lot of people want them. They're horizontal, they're concept cards, they're not selfies. The other set I'm collecting is the other concept cards where they're doing like the signal pose, and I really thought that those would be easier to find just because like they're not selfies, but they really are so beautiful and so cute and adorable. So I get kind of why they're hard to find, but I'm just like, ugh, between the two sets, like that's the one I want the most. So hopefully I will be able to find it soon. The only one I have on the way is Mina's. And then for Twistagram, I have this Chaeyoung photo card. And then I also have the first few for this other set I'm collecting, which is the Polaroid set. So I have Jihyo's and Mina's, and I have Chewy's. And I actually have a bunch of these ones. Ooh, what is in there? I have a bunch for this set, for both of these on the way. I think I have, for this set, I have Taehyun, Jihyo, Natsana, and Momo. So I have like all of these three on the way, and then these three, Nayeon, Changyeon, and Sana, I'm still missing. Then for this set, what do I have on the way? I have Chaeyoung, Taehyun, Sana, and Momo. And I'm missing Nayeon and Changyeon. No, I think maybe I have Changyeon on the way. It's literally just Nayeon that I'm missing. I think Nayeon is like the member right now that I have the most photo cards missing for in general. I feel like everyone talks about how Chewy is the most popular member in Twice, but I find her photo cards so easy to find. So that's surprising to me, because like for being the most popular member, it seems like a lot of people don't really collect her. But yeah, I definitely, as per usual, find Sana difficult to find. Nayeon has been difficult to find, and so has, I would say, Momo as well. So then after Twistagram, oh, also one thing about these photo cards, did you know that the like first presses of these Polaroid photo cards have these like squared edges, but when they did like a reprint of these albums, these photo cards now have rounded edges. So it's so annoying because like sometimes I'll find people with the photo cards that I need, but it's the rounded edges. And so far, all of the ones that I've happened to either I have now or on the way, all ended up being the square edge ones. And so I don't want to get any of the rounded corner ones, but those ones seem to be a little bit easier to find. So hopefully I'll be able to find the square edge ones to match these. But if it comes down to like the literal last photo card I need, I might just cave and see how it looks. So then after Likey, also Likey is another dance that I really want to do. I think it's actually like the dance that I want to do the most of them that I haven't done. Anyway, back to photo cards. I also have a bunch of photo cards for my Heart Shaker set that I'm starting, or Merry and Happy, I guess. So for Merry and Happy, they're all kind of concept photo cards. Yeah, I think they're literally all concept photo cards. And I personally prefer photo cards that just like make me feel like I'm in the music video. And these are the only ones that they're really wearing their like music video outfits in. And so this is the set that I decided to collect for Merry and Happy Heart Shaker. And I think it's really cute. And I feel like I'm in the music video. I can hear Is Sana Gay every time I look at them. And for this set, I have Sana and Taehyun on the way. And I'm just missing Nayeon and Chewy's. I've seen Chewy's around, Nyan's I literally haven't seen, and it's so cute. So I understand why people don't necessarily want to part with it. But yeah, that's that. And honestly, a pretty good start. Like, I've already got 5 of them, and I've got 2 more on the way. So there's only 2 of these unaccounted for. That's the thing. That's why like collecting twice is so addicting, because like it's so much easier than a lot of other K-pop groups to collect them. And it doesn't like, it's still like, it costs money, but like it doesn't break the bank, I feel like other groups do. So I'm very thankful to Twice for that, for saving my bank account. Even though like they're hurting my bank account because I spend so much money on them. But anyway, so yes, that is Merry and Happy. And now I'm so excited because I am actually completing my What Is Love photo card collection for Twice. I have 3 photo card OT9 sets for What Is Love, one of which is already complete, and I'm completing the other 2 today. And I'm just so excited for what these are gonna look like. What Is Love is the first era that I started when I decided to go back and collect their older eras, just because I thought the photo cards were so cute. Yeah, I can't believe that I'm gonna be completing this. So now my pajama set photo cards are complete. Wow, that looks so cute. It is really very satisfying completing an OT9 set. And I didn't used to love the member color borders, but they really hit hard when they're all together. It is very, very aesthetically pleasing to see all the colors together. So that set is done. So beautiful. I already had this set complete. Don't come for me about my mix and match. I liked those photo cards better. And now I'm completing the What Is Love logo set. And this, surprisingly, by far was the hardest photo card for What Is Love to find. I didn't expect it. I always expect like Sana's to be the hardest, and obviously I did have some trouble finding Sana's pajama photo card, but I have had that one for a while. I would see Sana's pajama one around a little bit more frequently, but I literally never would see Momo's What Is Love logo photo card, and when I did, it was already claimed. So I'm so happy that I have this one. I'm so excited. I literally just pulled this out of the mailbox. So let's put this away, and my What Is Love photo cards will be complete. Ah, it looks so good. I am so happy with this. Let me fix this. Nine's a little crooked. I cannot believe that my What Is Love OT9 sets are complete. Let's do a quick flip through of them. Pajama set, gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. Twice logo set, gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. And What Is Love logo set, gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. I was trying to think like which set is like my favorite out of the 3 OT9 sets. And I just love them all so much. Like, these are so cute. I definitely really love these ones just because it has them in their music video outfits. I might be leaning towards this set just because like Chungyeon as Romeo, iconic. Princess Diaries Nyan with Princess Diaries Nyan, iconic. Like Jihyo as Paolo, iconic. Taehyun as this guy with the plant, like iconic. Charlie Chaplin, iconic. But then this page is so beautiful too, like La La Land Momo and Juliet, Chewie, and Marilyn Monroe Cheong, like, ooh, also very iconic. So I'm so happy that I have this. I'm considering maybe once I've like completed the rest of my album photo cards, maybe going back and like collecting the message cards just because they're like pretty cheap and easy to come by. And then I think I might, not for all eras or even for like, I might collect some pre-order sets just because I know I can get them like on eBay, like the whole set at once. I might collect some. I'm not sure. Honestly, it depends. Like some of the older era ones, like were actually selfies, so I might get those ones. But the like newer ones that were like more just like concept photos, maybe I don't need those. So we'll see. But yeah, that is What Is Love. And then moving on to Dance the Night Away, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 more photo cards for this set, and actually all of them are accounted for except for Cheong's. So let's put these away. I have Nayeon's, Chungyeon's. Honestly, I had such a hard time deciding like which sets I wanted to collect for Dance the Night Away, because I really like the signature set as well, and I also really like the line border set as well, just because it doesn't have a border. And ideally, like even though I do like the member colors, ideally I like the borderless photo cards the best. So yeah, honestly, great progress. Chewy's accounted for, and I just need to find Chaeyoung. Speaking of the line border set, I did happen to accidentally purchase Sana's, and then I found Jihyo's, so I'm like, I guess I'm doing the line border set. Originally, I was just gonna do the Dance the Night Away set and the Summer Night set. But honestly, like I like having one that's borderless, one set that's borderless. And like my thing is like I try not to collect multiple sets if they're wearing the same outfit in it. That's kind of like my limit. Like I have one set per styling, per outfit, per concept, and all of these are different outfits. So that's why I'm at peace with adding another OT9 set to my Dance the Night Away collection. And then we have our Summer Nights collection. And then I just have this one Nayeon card for, there's something dirty in here. This one Nayeon card for this Summer Nights set, Summer Nights logo set. For this, I believe I have Chungyeon, Momo. Oh, I think I have the entire set on the way. Like this entire thing is gonna be accounted for, so that's amazing. I'm just waiting for those cards to come in. All right, and moving on to Yes or Yes. I have, how many? 2 photo cards for this set. I have Momo's, and I have Jihyo's. Do I have any others on the way for this one? I'm trying to think. I don't have these ones on the way. Oh, I have Mina's on the way. Yeah, just Mina is on the way. Surprisingly enough, once again, like the 2 Yes or Yes photo card sets I decided to collect were the concept cards. So they're not selfies. So those are usually not as popular, but I'm honestly finding these ones really hard to come by. And I get why, like they're beautiful. I love them. But yeah, the concept cards for Signal and Yes or Yes are super hard to come by. And those are the ones that I feel like I'm like really having to search high and low for. So I don't have as many like accounted for that, just Mina for this page. And then for my other Yes or Yes set, I have nothing on the way. I'm actually finding these ones to be even harder than these to find anywhere. They're really cute. I love them. I'm excited to have these 2 sets complete. But yeah, right now, Yes or Yes and Signal are proving to be the hardest ones to collect for me. But yeah, and then I just have one card for the Year of Yes, which honestly wasn't even like a set I was planning on collecting. Just cause like, it's just a repackage of an album. They are more expensive. So I was just like, I don't need that one. But I found these cards, all of them, for like good prices. I have Momo, Chunghyun, and Chaeyoung on the way. I just need Sana and Jihyo. Like, why am I having an easier time with the Year of Yes than I am with Yes or Yes? Who knows? But yeah, that's going well. I don't know, I really like these cards. Once again, I chose the non-selfie versions just because I thought they would be easier to come by, and I also love seeing like the outfits that they're wearing. And the backs of these are really, really beautiful and really fun. Anyway, this is all that I have for this album. It's crazy. I have accumulated so many cards now that I actually have 3 twice binders. I have like their older eras, then I have one set aside for their newer eras, which starts with Taste of Love forwards. I've got Taste of Love, Formula of Love, and then Between 1 and 2. And then after that, I have another binder that has Japanese Polaroid sets, any like non-album photo cards that I'm collecting, and their larger inclusions. So I just have a couple more cards to put away, but they're the cards that I'm most excited about. So let me get those. All right, so here is my second twice binder, and I like am so excited. I can't even I feel like express how excited I am to put these 2 photo cards away. They're the last photo cards I had to put away for this video, but I'm just like shook that I actually own them. So if we go to my Taste of Love collection, I have had, where is it? These 2 spots empty for so long, like literally since Taste of Love came out. I really didn't have a hard time like collecting for Taste of Love. But for some albums, they don't do like group album photo cards. They just have the group pre-order cards. And if they do have group photo cards, I do try to collect some group photo cards. So then I make a group photo card page for each era that has them. So I can show you, like, for example, where is it? For Taste of Love, I have a group photo card page that has their 4 pre-orders, I have the scratch card, and then I collected 4 album cards. And I don't know why, I like love seeing photo cards of them all together. I just think they're adorable. But they did not do that for Taste of Love. What I did collect though is the Taste of Love keyring photo cards. I purchased 1 keyring and it came with Chunghyun's photo card. And then basically what I had envisioned is I would have my top 3 here of their keyring photo cards, just because they're, I think, the most beautiful photo cards for that era. And if I could, I would collect an OT9 set for them, but they're super expensive because for 1 keychain, which I believe costs like $36, you only get 1 photo card, which is insane. Like, obviously they like saved their best photo cards for something that you only get 1 photo card for. And so I was like, maybe I can just collect my top 3 and I'll put my top 3 here. And then I will put some group cards, like there are some pre-order group cards and stuff. And also like the keyring came with this group card. So I've got a group card here, and then I got a, I think this is with Mew with Moo. I think at the time it was with Drama. Pre-order group card. And then I honestly wasn't sure what I was gonna do here. But this page has been like unfinished for so long. And out of nowhere, like I decided to like, I stopped looking for a while because I was like, maybe, you know what, I should just like get rid of my keyring photo cards and I'm just gonna like take the pre-orders and put them on the back of the pre-order sets like I have for other eras. I happened to like check Mercari and someone was selling Jihyo's keyring photo card. I could not believe it. Honestly, I spent more money on this than I should have. Like, I pride myself on not spending a lot of money on photo cards, but when I saw this, I really did splurge. Nothing like crazy, especially compared to what some people spend on photo cards, but it's the most that I've personally ever spent on a photo card. So I'm actually completing this row because I purchased Momo's photo card from someone on Instagram, but now I have Jihyo's and it's so beautiful. I will say the only reason they're not in age order is because ideally I'm hoping to collect my top 3, and as much as I love Momo, she's not in my top 3, but she's like so close to being. I really want Taehyun's keyring photo card because she is one of my top 3 biases, and it's the only photo card like literally in existence of her wearing her like red and white ruffly dress, which to me is like the iconic look for her in the music video. And so if anyone has Taehyun's and wants to trade for Momo, like please let me know. Or if anyone sees anyone selling Taehyun's, let me know. I never thought I'd find Jihyo's, but if I can find Taehyun's, I would be very, very happy. And then I would, you know, either trade for Taehyun or sell. But yeah, so I actually have like this full row complete, which is crazy. Like it's not complete because it's not the final number that I want, but like I have photo cards there. Like that's crazy to me. They're so beautiful. If you haven't seen what the full set looks like, they're stunning. So yeah, and then I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this random thing. Like I was like, there's a clear card version of this. I was gonna put this in the middle and then have these two. It's like a clear card version of this exact photo and just have them like bookend this. But on the literal same day that I purchased this Geo photo card, someone was selling what is now like the rarest and I would argue most expensive photo card in my collection. There's some company called like Flow, I guess, that did some pre-order benefit photo cards for them. They're like extremely rare, like one of the rarest sets of Twice photo cards. And they came with like an individual member, a group photo card, and I think you got like a pin or something that said Taste of Love. And I've seen people sell the this photo card a couple times. I saw like this one person who's a pretty prominent like YouTuber. I think he has 1 or 2 copies of the group one. And I think because of how rare it is, like he has it listed for like, I think it was either like $120 or $180, which like that I will not spend on a photo card. Like I love collecting, but you will not catch me spending that much money on one photo card, especially not a group one. And then I think a while back I saw someone selling it for like $80, which is like significantly less than this one YouTuber had it listed for. And so I thought about it, but I like just could not justify the $80 for one photo card. Well, cut to the same day that I purchased this photo card, I was apparently feeling very splurgy, I found someone on Instagram that was selling their Flow group photo card for, I don't know if I should say the price. I'm just gonna say it. They were selling it for $40, which compared to the other prices that I've seen it for is like very, very low and like such a good deal. So here, I will show it to you. This is Twice's Flow group photo card. This is like the most I've ever spent on an individual photo card, and it's a group photo card of all things. But apparently it is extremely rare. I need to like go back and like see how many were actually made. It's the numbers floating around somewhere of like how many there are of each set. But here it is. It's so beautiful. They're extremely rare. I got it for such a good price. Part of which is because, so normally the card came with like a sleeve around it that had like a Flow sticker on it. So it like showed that it was like official or whatever. And the person that I purchased this from, they only got like the one sleeve, I guess, for both the, what's the word? The like member photo card and the group photo card. They decided that they wanted to keep the Flow sticker for their member photo card, which is totally understandable. I totally get that. And so I wasn't gonna argue with that. And I think that's part of why I was able to get it for so cheap, but it's just so cute. And I specifically love like the beads in Taehyun's hair. I don't know if you can see them here, but it's such a beautiful photo card. It is now the rarest and most expensive photo card that I have. Crazy that it's a group card. But yeah, I have it. And now this page is complete. Sorry, that was such a long like story time. But yeah, that page is complete. It has been so long that I have been trying to complete this page, and I can't believe it's like fully done. Like, is it the most beautiful page necessarily in terms of like layout? I do wish that like this wasn't like a Polaroid style, because I feel like it sticks out a little bit from the rest of the page. Maybe I'll try getting the like clear one and see if that one looks better, but I feel like because it's clear, it'll also stick out. I don't know. And then also like, I do need to get Taehyun's in place of Momo's, but like, I finally have a full page for alcohol-free. Like I can finally say I have a complete alcohol-free set. So you know what, alcohol-free for Taste of Love. So you know what? We'll do a quick flip through. I've got my pre-order sets as usual. Taste version, Fallen version, In Love version. I've got all the lenties, which are so fun. I really like the lenties. Then I've got my drink set. Don't come for me that this isn't the correct photo card. I like that one better. And then I've got the Fallen set. Once again, don't come for me. I liked this photo card better. And then I have the In Love set. So beautiful. Still wish the shadows weren't in the pictures, but so beautiful. And then I have the monograph photo cards. So beautiful. What a missed opportunity that they don't have Taehyun in her red and white ruffled dress, which is why I'm on this endless quest to find her keyring photo card. And then of course, last but not least, my beautiful page of pre-orders, group photo cards, and keyring photo cards. Ooh, the crowd goes wild. I'm super excited. I hope you are seeing some of these rare photo cards on one page. But yeah, that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this very like talkative video. Honestly, not as many photo cards as I usually put away, because I usually wait longer to update my photo card collection, but I just couldn't wait because like These photo cards are stunning, and I wanted to add them to my collection so badly. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.